MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Temperature reading at even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Ro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air down the right field line. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Now to bat, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a
now
ball.
a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 48 driven in. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Ro, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
I got to count 2-2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Ian Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up in the zone. He'll throw that 2-seam sinker
down in the zone in a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Dominic Smith becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Fouled off. Comes set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, William Contreras. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
So now to the plate, Alex Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
1 strike.
Ender Inciarte is on deck. Walker a move to first, and a dive, but he's back. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now here's the first offering, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. One and one, here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Guillermo Heredia trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Nope, that's down.
Low with the splitter, ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ready with the 1-1.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Next up is Johan Camargo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No score here as we play inning number 2. A high fastball is in there.
I got the count.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McNeil trying to get there. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And it's fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Lindor is there. And that ends the inning. Ready now is Michael Conforto, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And there's one away. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Oh, that's it.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. A 3-ball, 1 strike count to the Mets shortstop.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. J.D. Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lindor, a runner at second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Jackson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Lifted down the line in left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets strand. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Walker gets the sign. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you'd normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Dansby Swanson waits on deck. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. There's ball four.
Ball four.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's the first pitch. William Contreras will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Orlando Arcia will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. The 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Alex Jackson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orlando Arcia will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That's just out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. A ball and no strikes. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in will be Ender Inciarte. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Fouled away. Walker steps into his windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So next to hit is Guillermo Heredia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. In there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Ronald Acuna. First pitch of the AB on its way. Walker peers in. 0-1 on its way.
1-1. Nope, that's inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3 balls,
and he's
2
way
strikes.
off balance with the swing there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Nope.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first
Ball,
baseman.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. And now the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. J.D. Davis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Jose Peraza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So now into the box is James McCann. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. And that is off the wall. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... David Peterson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. So next to bat will be Alex Jackson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Bro, when you've only surrendered what?
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Strike one to start the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here. Pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back, no double play. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. No balls and one strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Hit hard to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second. And 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. So here's Johan Camargo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Inciarte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1. Ball
And
2.
that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is. Jordan Hicks will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. From the stretch, Michael Conforto is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ball, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Ball 2.
2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
High and deep down the left field line. Here's another 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2
You can
strikes.
certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
J.D. Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1 ball.
Down and away.
2
It's a
strikes.
ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fastball just inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The batter will be William Contreras. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
In there, strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Leading off the inning, it'll be James McCann as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the next to bat will be Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is into the box. Alex Jackson popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he fouls this one off. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Advantage
Ball
count
inside.
2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls,
Got his 2-0
1 strike.
fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to stand in is Guillermo Heredia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off
outside.
for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So here's Pete Alonso. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. Next to dig in, Michael Conforto. His career line against Will Smith. 2 hits in 7 tries. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ian Anderson earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, Ian Anderson collected the victory in his 12th win, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets, 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. The Reds snapped a 9-game losing streak as they crushed the Cubs 11-2. Xander Bogaerts had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 8-7. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. The Minnesota Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 13-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. Keenan Middleton grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Mariners downed Houston 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.